Do you think that women are possibly reluctant to share their ideas because that voice in their head of, oh my gosh, this is stupid, or I'm going to be criticized, is almost louder in women's head than it is in a typical man's head?
Absolutely, because as a venture capitalist, you see so many businesses, and as an active angel investor, I invested about 25 different companies. So many female entrepreneurs basically come to me and they're just like, I talked to my grandmother, I talked to my friend, I talked to my neighbor, I did this, that, the other. And I'm like, you know what the best way to start a business is? Start a business. Start it and do it and make the mistakes and learn from the journey. And men are not afraid fundamentally to fail, and a lot of women often are afraid to fail because they're like, oh my God, if I fail at this, I'm never gonna do it again. Let me just tell you, entrepreneurship is a journey. Right. It's a journey, and you pivot and you change and you reinvent yourself, and you just have to be open.
Completely willing to be as naive as you really are in many instances.
Right.
And mess up and then just be like, well, at least I found out fast that I messed up. That's what we say. And I think it becomes a part of the culture of your company, particularly women, to say like, it is okay to make mistakes. You know, part of our DNA is fail fast, because otherwise you'll also succeed. You know, 50% of the time we know you're going to make mistakes, but I think that that's something you can only learn.
How do you get investors to believe in your vision?
I think the storytelling that Jen was talking about is so important. I am always myself when I show up in any arena, and I think that you have to be able to think outside the box. I knew always that like my COO would be a man. I always knew that. I was like, people were sending me these incredible women, and I was like, it's not a woman, it's a man. I know that I don't want to single parent this, venture as Mama Glow, right? But I said, well, I know that there's going to be another person who thinks differently than I do, but who will totally believe in this women-centric movement. And I found that person because I was really confident in that, but I was also really confident in how I could tell the story.